You can record. Let me record from my side and let me share the screen. Okay, fine. Okay, so the major challenge with the upgradation, that too with the in-place upgradation, is you cannot upgrade directly from very lower version to higher version. Okay, I'm not saying it is impossible. It is possible, but directly it is not possible. You have to go for multiple upgradations. If you want to upgrade from 2005 to 2019, you have to upgrade for two times. Okay, one is from 2005 to 2012, 2012 to 2019. This is the scenario. Again, I'll tell you what is the challenge. Okay, imagine your SQL Server 2005 is running on Windows Server 2008. Imagine your SQL Server 2005 is Windows Server 2008, right? Now you got a requirement, you have to upgrade the SQL Server 2005 to 2017 or 19, whatever you want, you can go for it. Okay. What is the challenge? Tell me. What is the challenge here? Tell me. What is the challenge here?
First of all, you have to upgrade the Windows.
Very good. Okay. So here I'll tell you. Earlier we have discussed, right? We have to upgrade your SQL Server 2005 to 2012, then 2012 to 2019. Here, if you want to upgrade from 2005 to 2017, of course, you can go for 2005 to 2012, 2012 to 2017. That's fine. Okay, how we can do that? 2005 to 2012. Then again, you have to upgrade from 2012 to 2017. Right. So this 2017 cannot be installed on Windows Server 2008. Right. You know, right? 2017 is the newer version, latest version, and Windows Server 2008 is very old version. You cannot install your SQL Server 2017 on the Windows Server 2008. So now what is the challenge here? Now again you have to upgrade. Again you have to upgrade your operating system first. First you have to upgrade from Windows 2008 to Windows 2016. Okay, whatever they usually, if we ask Windows team to upgrade, they use it to upgrade it for a newer version, latest version, which is Windows Server 2019. Okay, so now you have to upgrade your operating system, then you have to upgrade your SQL Server for one time, then again after that is successful, again for the second time also you have to go for upgrade. Means multiple times you have to upgrade your operating system and you have to upgrade your SQL Server also. This is the major challenge with the upgradation. The second challenge is, if you like it, if you don't like it, you have to use 2019. If application is not compatible with 2019, okay, chalo, my application is not compatible, huh? I will go to this 2005. It won't work. It won't work. Okay, so once you just upgrade it to 2019, if you don't like it or if your application is not compatible, okay, you cannot go back to 2005 again. That's it. The old instance is going to be overwritten. You cannot find the old instance now. That is the another challenge with the upgradation. Okay, so in case if you are going for upgradation, we usually prefer, we don't upgrade production servers. Very rarely we'll use this in-place upgradation method. That too will go for non-prod servers but upgradation is very simple, guys. When compared to migration, it's very simple. Like how you are patching, in the same way, very simplest way, in the same way you can upgrade the SQL Server. Migration, lot of things you have to take care of it, but upgradation not like that. It will take 45 minutes to 1 hour, depends upon the server size. Mostly it will complete in 30 minutes itself. If the server is big, it will take 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, so upgradation is easy to do, but challenges are, you cannot go back if application is not compatible, first thing. And again, the second thing is, multiple times you have to go for upgradation. These are the main two challenges. Okay, right? So that's why we usually don't prefer the upgradation. But sometimes sometimes we may go with the upgradation also. If it is non-prod servers, dev servers, test servers, QA servers, UAT servers, you can go for upgradation method. So that depends upon your company's strategy, whether they need upgradation or migration. They will let us know, or they will follow the same strategy. So we'll check with them first. Then once we got confirmation, then either you can go for upgradation or migration. Okay, fine. Clear, guys? Any issues, any doubts here? Right. So whatever precautions we have discussed for the upgradation, patching. For patching, whatever precautions we have discussed. Can anyone tell me any precautions for patching? Any precautions? 2-3 precautions.
We need proper
Backup should be
approval.
there.
Make sure instance are there in the machine, sir.
Sorry.
Servers are up and running.
Very good.
Space is,
Many
We need to
database
take-
are online.
Okay, very good.
Backup of all the database.
Very good.
Ante, sir.
We need to check all
Memory, first you have to memory, sir.
users and logins are there.
Okay.
Take a backup,
Space
sir.
ఉందా లేదా అని చూసుకోవాలి సార్
Hmm.
డ్రైవ్ లో.
Hmm. Very good. Okay. We have to check whether enough
Specific
free
space
space
is available or not.
We have to check whether enough free space is there in the C drive, especially C drive. Of course, all the drives is also important, but C drive is more important. We have to check whether enough free space is there or not in your C drive. Check all the services are up and running or not. How many are up and running? How many are not running? How many databases are online, offline? Okay. And how many services as discussed, and check the server name, selected server name and version. Make sure table results and object explorer results are both are same, right? And again, we cannot take backup of all the databases for patching. Why? Because patching is regular activity. So instead of that, if you still thinking that is a old server, just go for a VM snapshot backup. The whole machine backup you can take it by just taking help of Windows Team. Windows Team will help you to take the VM snapshot backup and make sure that is a physical machine or virtual machine. If it is a physical machine, try to patch it on weekdays. If it is virtual machines, usually you will get window in the weekends only. Okay, these are the precautions, right? Same precautions for upgradation also. All precautions whatever we have discussed for patching, the same precautions will be followed for upgradation. Migration also same. Upgradation also you have to follow the same precautions. Okay, guys, clear? Any issues, any doubts? Fine. Okay, so that is all about your upgradation. In the next class, Monday, I'll show you how to do the very simple. Simply you have to open the target. Say for example, in my exercise, I will show you how to upgrade from 2017 to 2019. So 2017 to 2019. Fine. So same procedure. There is no different methods or procedure. Like installation is same, right? In all the versions, in the same upgradation is same. Again, there is no method to upgrade from 2012 to 2019, 24 to 2019, 2016 to 2019. Okay, 2017 to 2019. Methods are same. In all the upgradation will follow same method. If you know how to upgrade of one version, then that's fine. You can upgrade any version. Okay. So in our discussion, we'll upgrade from 2017 to 2019. Okay, 2019, I cannot install in Windows Server 2012. Currently, I am running Windows Server 2012, right? Okay, 2019, I cannot install. I can install, but I have to patch my Windows Server. Okay, I have to patch my Windows Server, so it is difficult thing. So that's why I'm going to use Windows Server 2016 for this practice. I have configured Windows Server 2016 machine. There I'll install 2017 first. Then I'm going to patch the 2017 to 2019. Okay, this demo I'll show you in the next meeting. For the next meeting, machine is already ready. Okay, and I am going to install 2017 in this machine. I will be ready with the 2017 instance. Simply I'll show you how to upgrade the 2017 to 2019. Process is also very simple. You have to attach target SQL Server software. You have to attach 2019. Now I am upgrading from 2017 to 2019, right? You have to attach 2019 software. You have to open the setup file, run as administrator. Then you have a chance. One option will be there, upgrade from lower version. You have to select that option and then you can upgrade from your lower version to higher version. Next upgrade. That's it. Okay. I'll show you in the demo, next demo. So Monday we'll discuss complete upgradation and we'll start migration. Then I'll try to show you the demo of migration either on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, fine. That is the plan, right? Any issues, any doubts, let me know. Otherwise, we are good to close for today. Clear, guys? Fine. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
that's it for today. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you all. Enjoy the weekend. Bye.
We can go to.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.